Welcome to the Highway Patrol. You're playing in the roles of Semir Gerkan and Ben Jäger. Both are detectives and partners in service of the Highway Patrol. There are many missions and cases waiting for you. Duty calls. Drive to the police department first. The operations waiting for you require you to complete certain objectives. For example, keep a time limit, inflict as few damage on cars and property, collide with a perpetrator, make him stop or shoot his car. Driving races, jumping over ramps, tailing suspects. When you enter the game pause, you can check on the objectives you currently have to accomplish or which you have already completed. You now get the opportunity to train in certain assignments. The training is voluntary and you'll receive accurate instructions on how to make another car stop, how to use the drone, and how you can shoot at other cars. If you'd like to know, for example, how you turn on the siren, use the nitro on the handbrake, or change the camera view, you can open a menu at any time during the missions to follow. Here you pick one point and have the feature explained to you. Your goal is not only to successfully absolve the tasks, but also as good as possible. Every mission is rated up to 5 stars. If you can keep 5 stars, this is outstanding. It'll cost you stars if you don't meet the requirements, and they are being changed in favor of you. You can successfully complete missions even without receiving any stars, but it won't influence your overall rating positively. You'll soon get the chance to learn more about your rating. Have fun with the roles of Semir and Ben.
Good morning, Detective.
And a very good morning to you too, Detective.
So what's the news?
How about breakfast?
Sounds great. Let's look for a bakery.
Use these buttons whenever you must trigger a specific in-game action, like dropping off a drone. Whenever a special action is available, it is displayed at the top right. Ow! Damage of property is always a case for the insurance, at least as long as they stay within certain limits. If the damage of property exceeds the limit, you'll lose a star, but you can keep driving. Your time is running out. Now you should hurry. Every yard you're slacking, driving around lost, or are otherwise hindered, it'll cost you up to all 5 stars when time has run out.
Calling all units.
There goes breakfast.
Hold up in the parking lot of the Central Bank. A luxury sedan has been stolen. Perpetrator fled the scene 10 minutes ago.
Again? That's the 3rd time in 2 weeks.
Yep, time to put a stop to this guy. There he is!
Looks like it. How do we want to stop him?
What do you think? Cut him off!
He's got so many horses under the hood, he'll just push us out of the way.
Then we'll have to see whose car can take more.
What? Wreck it? But it's such a gorgeous set of wheels.
You got any better ideas?
How about we just knock? Maybe he'll give up.
Hey, before you break out in tears over the dents in the car, we'll give it a try.
Thank you, Mr. Gerkan. Bingo! He's given up.
So, let's take him back to the precinct. HQ, this is Cobra 11. We have the car thief. Send somebody to secure the car. We'll have a chat with our friend about him stealing such nice cars.
Roger, Cobra 11.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh, we've got a little way to drive, pal. And we're both good listeners, really.
Did you steal the other cars too?
I want to speak to my attorney.
Damn, no reception here.
Me neither. So, you stole the other cars?
No.
Of course not. What were you gonna do with the car?
Sell it.
To who?
Some guy, he's interested in these cars.
Why?
What do I care as long as he pays?
We'll put in a good word for you. So, when and where were you supposed to deliver the car? Huh?
This evening, at the container harbor.
All right, there you go.
I told you we were good listeners.
Suzanne, dear, anything special going on?
Not right now, Semir, dear. Just drive out of the precinct. We'll let you know if anything comes up.
By the book. Nice change. Semir, let's take a quick spin and then stop for breakfast. I haven't eaten yet.
Hey, Ben, did you see that?
Hey, is he out of his mind?
I'll turn on the sirens.
He's hightailing it.
HQ, we got a possible robbery. We're in pursuit. Send a patrol to our position to question the truck driver who was attacked. Wow, no regard for casualties.
We didn't have a chance.
I'm sure we'll meet again.
Suzanne, do you have anything on the truck and its driver?
The truck belongs to a transport company, and they've been attacked a lot lately. The driver said this is the third time for him.
Thanks, Suzanne.
Let's take a look at the transport company, shall we?
Chief, this is Ben.
Have you spoken with anyone from the transport company?
Yep, we talked to the boss. Their trucks were attacked time and again, and they were always carrying particularly valuable cargo like PCs, flat-screen TVs, cameras.
So the robberies were planned and not random.
The boss thinks an insider is behind all this. He suspects one of his own drivers. We're going to track him down.
Okay, Ben. Keep me up to date.
Semir, the driver's on the road now. How can we find him as quickly as possible?
Good old detective work.
You mean comb the roads?
Exactly.
That's not him.
And that's not him either.
Next, please.
Ben, I think that's him.
Finally. I'm feeling homesick. Let's head back to the precinct.
You're a big cop already, you know?
But I want to.
All right then. He wasn't very talkative. I really find it hard to believe he's got anything to do with the attacks.
Yeah, unlikely. He wouldn't have handed over the cell phone he found after the last attack if he was involved. But if one of the perps really lost this cell, it could give us new leads.
He won't dig up anything without the pin.
Hold on. There you go. No pin needed.
Uh-huh. Found anything yet?
There's a text message here. A meeting with Charlie at the highway rest area.
Probably for truckers' breakfast.
Who knows?
Cobra 11, come in.
This is Cobra 11.
Hey, you sleepyheads. Do you think the training exercise is going to wait just for you?
Training exercise?
I told Ben over a week ago that we would have the highway to ourselves for a couple of hours, thanks to the construction site, and I wanted to perform an exercise.
Oh, cripes. I totally forgot about the exercise.
We're on our way. Stop without us, we've been held up.
All right. I'm expecting you as soon as possible at the assembly point. There you are at last. Were you afraid you couldn't keep up with my best time?
Ha ha ha, very funny. We had an emergency.
Breakfast?
What makes you say that?
My infallible crime-solving powers and the crumbs on your jacket.
Let's get started.
You're right. First, I want you to make the car over there stop. Switch on your lights and siren and drive up next to him. He'll stop. You can question him, then let him drive on. After that, I'll tell you over the radio how we proceed.
All right, let's go.
This time don't use your lights and siren. The car won't stop. Bump him a couple of times during the chase. Most drivers give up then. It looks like the driver isn't bothered by your share of kindness. Push his rear end to the side and get in front of him. Okay, come back to the assembly point. Your performance there wasn't bad.
Thanks.
But now, it's time for real teamwork. I can't wait to see how you do.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. See that car up there? It's remote controlled. I want you to fire a couple of shots at it. First while standing still and then while driving.
Piece of cake.
Then show me what you can do. I can't wait to see if you beat the best time. If you have permission to shoot, and you have line of sight of your opponent, you have to activate the fire mode first. The magazine holds 6 rounds, and you can shoot them the same way you activated the fire mode.
That was easy. Is that all you've got?
Respect. There were a couple of really good shots in there. Come on back. So now for something fun.
Lunch?
Almost. At least you can fire up your grill, so to speak.
What?
Use the drones to blow up the remote-controlled cars. Again, first the car that aren't moving. Then one on the go. Then we'll meet back here.
Oh, right, well, here we go.
That was just the kind of job I like.
I can't wait to hear what you say about the next job.
What now?
You see that truck up there?
Sure.
The driver's had a heart attack and is unconscious. The truck is racing towards the back end of the traffic jam.
Uh-oh.
Semir, I want you to drive the car steadily next to the truck so that Ben can jump across, take over the truck, and stop it.
What?
The clock's ticking, so move it, you two. Very good, guys. That's it for today.
Hey, Mike! How's it looking, buddy?
Hey, Semir. Good that you're here.
Been causing trouble again, have ya? Driving too fast?
Sure, but that's not the problem. I've just got a parking ticket.
Got it. So will you tell me when and where you've got your next happy hour?
Nope. 'Cause if I win my duel against Tito, I can pay off the ticket.
Okay, Mike. Then what are you offering?
I'll spill the beans a little if you bring me to my buddy's auto workshop.
This is a cop car, not a taxi.
I know, but I need witness protection as well.
You're really irresistible, you know that? Come on, get in. All right, Mike, start talking.
A few weeks ago, these two really odd guys showed up.
You mean at your secret nighttime events or at your club?
They're official members of the Tuner Club.
But aren't you all odd guys?
They really were odd. Always on the road together, didn't seem to have a job. Working all day on their wheels. Not only theirs either, other people's too.
Uh-huh. And you have no idea where they're getting the money for the parts from?
Nope, but there's some serious cash moving around, and they're not putting it in performance, volume, and finish.
In what then?
They're reinforcing and securing the bodywork. They're putting together remote control systems so they can have the cars driven for them instead of sitting at the wheel themselves.
And you think there's something cooking?
I'm pretty sure there is. I fetched something from this car for one of them, and I found a piece under the passenger's seat.
Peace?
Mueller and Schultz, 9mm.
Can you describe the two more accurately?
Not really posers, more introverted types. Don't talk much, but they sure are brutal in the duels.
Names?
I can give you names, but I'm pretty sure they're false ones.
Could you keep an eye on them for us?
That'll be hard. You know that some of the guys in the club get real suspicious. Don't want to risk having my cover as a snitch being blown.
How do you become a member in your club?
Just sign up, prove that you have a tuned set of wheels, pay your annual fee, and drive a duel against a member.
Just like with rabbit breeders.
Yep. It ain't a problem to become a member, but you got to earn respect and recognition from the guys.
By being in the top ranks?
Right at the top is best.
What do you think, Semir? Should we get on board?
Well, first Mike should get off board and we'll run the names.
Semir, Ben, you got a meeting place from the car thief, didn't you?
Yeah, Chief. And if we want to get to the masterminds behind these crimes, this would be the perfect opportunity.
I don't think we have enough manpower to be able to secure this meeting.
We were thinking one of us could play the car thief. He's never met his client in person and we have the car.
You want to go undercover to get at the people behind this?
Why not?
Agreed. But one of you will have to do this alone.
Ben will do it.
Ben?
No problem.
All right. But be careful, Ben, and call for backup if things get dicey.
Understood. Damn, the uniforms. Looks like they think I'm the car thief. If I stop now and explain everything, I'll never get to the rendezvous on time. I better make sure to lose them. Okay, seems I got rid of that problem. I hope I'll still be on time.
You aren't like I imagined you, Rico.
Do you want a date or do you want the car?
Haha. All right, buddy. Everything go off without a hitch?
Sure, look at the car. It even went through the car wash.
Yeah, looks good.
What are you going to do with this baby?
That's none of your business.
Sorry, I was born curious. You don't happen to have another job for me?
I do, but first, I want to know if you're any good. Are you up for a little driving test?
Always.
All right, Rico. Take my car and put the pedal to the metal. I don't have to tell you that I don't want even a scratch on it.
Of course not. Trust me.
Okay, you're good. That much is clear.
Well, do you have another job for me?
Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow. I don't know the model yet.
Tell me, are you in this on your own, or do you have regular clients?
That is still none of your business.
Sorry, just curious.
Semir, Ben, the chief's got a new job for you.
What, now? We're about to finish up for the day.
You must know about the World Economic Summit taking place here next week.
Sure.
There's a delegation from South America arriving right now. They need an escort. The guys from Precinct 12 were actually supposed to be doing it tomorrow, but they're not on duty at the moment.
Sure thing. We're driving to the airport now.
Semir, I bet this won't be our last escort this week.
Why? Is there something more to this?
Are you kidding? There's top brass and CEOs from all over the world. Anti-demonstrations have been announced in our city. It's going to be a riot.
So what? It's hardly going to affect us. Conferences like that don't take place on the highway.
We'll see. I'm feeling homesick. Let's head back to the precinct.
You're a big cop already, you know?
But I want to.
All right then. Okay, that's it for today.
We actually wanted to get breakfast.
I know. Somehow we didn't have time for it.
I could eat a horse.
Ben, Semir, come into my office for a moment.
The chief sounds a bit grim today.
From today, the Highway Patrol will be on standby so that we can ensure that the economic conference runs smoothly. Local police have planned for protests and demonstrations, but we found out since then that there are going to be far more conference protesters than we expected.
How are we to be involved without preparation?
We're getting more and more leads showing that left-wing extremists are gathering throughout the city.
Already? But the World Economic Conference is not for a few days.
There haven't been any riots yet, but we should take precautions. Drive to any areas that come into question and make a note of any places where the extremists are located. All patrol cars have these instructions. The information is being collected to determine how police activity needs to be escalated.
Roger.
Here are some extremists.
Doesn't look like a gathering to me.
All quiet.
The extremists have found a nice spot here.
Another gathering. Looks peaceful.
Man, they're coming from everywhere.
This area is looking quiet.
Not a soul.
Do we have enough?
I think so. Let's report to the HQ.